for the sheepstick coming out from OD. So I'm not a huge believer in Veno, but I actually think it's a really nice Veno game.
Well, we may have our first blood here already as March does sacrifice himself to be able to pick up 3 bounty runes for TNC. That's going to be the trade-off. And Team Liquid.
No hero can sustain through that.
But I think it's a lot harder, right? Because he's in his safe lane, so cutting the creep wave is there's a much smaller distance to work with. Gabby taking a lot of damage here. It's actually going to be overwhelmed. Just could not adapt into strength fast enough. Taiga almost being the return care there.
See, basically be away from this Morphling.
Yeah.
And the one way to deal with Undying, I think Tusk is a nice way. It's Tusk and Dazzle that come to mind.
Yeah.
They're just 2 heroes that make you, like, when you activate Tag Team, when you use the Poison Touch, Undying actually has to run away. So these heroes naturally can man up with the help of their teammates. And that just makes it hard to play Undying. Your job is to literally walk at them, as you're seeing here, and he just dies.
Yeah, he just gets popped. Into an awkward maneuver back over to bottom lane. Insania is going to be chased down here, but they do get a really good charge. Blocking in Gabby. Gabby trying to linger away. Insania surviving just a bit longer. Tims is not going to be able to chase him to the tower. So again, another successful bout there for Liquid as they bring down the carry Morphling.
Good for their game plan on Liquid, but
yeah,
this Veno, I'm just imagining going to be a big mid-game problem. They're not going to be able to fight into this Veno ward combo, but I may be underestimating the Visage.
Shards blocked in, tag team just slowing him down time after time. It's down the crapper.
And this is so interesting. Your puck is lower level than the OD, but yet winning by 1,000 net worth. Weird game
nice Fisher block in. That's going to be able to keep them from retreating. Mickey has to turn and fight, but is not going to be able to get anything off before he gets down. TNC not going to be able to chase down Insania, but still applying the pressure on that mid lane. Continuing, the orb not quite nicking Insania as he continues to try and fight it out. Trying to protect his mid-tier 1 tower as best he can. Looking to be able to pull the creep wave back. Another Fisher block. This time not going to be able to catch Insania. Blocking him in. Another orb. Dodges that one, but the puck is going to jump over. Armel is able to finish him off, and now they're going to be able to slow down Taiga as well. Taiga blocks out the puck, though, and maybe the puck, can they go for Armel? He has another orb, jumps away. He's going to be fine.
On Morphling.
Yeah.
And suddenly this hero that you slaughtered in the laning stage is going to be, I think Morphling with Ags with a Shaker on your team is probably the most powerful carry in the entire game at that stage.
Yeah. Some would say that's a broken combo.
Yeah. I mean, they first rounded it for a reason.
Yeah, nobody else is like first rounding Morphling except for when you pair it with an Earthshake. I think it is like a nice twist. We're seeing lots of Boots of Travels lately, and Boots of Travel Veno looks really nice. March is going to get caught trying to get some aggressive wards down, and good Ice Shards does come out from Taiga. And maybe this is the kind of things that Liquid needs. Sometimes when you're just kind of stuck. Yeah, look at this. Charge out, that's going to be a coil, catching out the Axe. Axe just going to turn, kill whatever creeps he can. He knows he's dead.
I'm going to be as concise as possible with this analysis. They took bottom tier 1 on TNC. That makes it really hard for bottom tier 1 to be taken by Liquid. So that forces Liquid to play top, which is like no tower there, you're in dead man's zone, like you're alone. And suddenly they're just ganking this level 11 Axe, and it looks like he's just feeding. And that's like such a forced play by TNC. They're executing perfectly their lineup. And now you see the movement by Liquid in the mid lane going on Puck, but that's a Puck with no stuns.
They do manage to get the Walrus Punch. That will finish off Armel. So Armel does die. KP does get a decent ultimate off. That Poison Nova is going to make sure the rest of Liquid is going to be chased away. Taiga tries to go for a cheeky teleport out, but a reinforced bottom. TP's in the mid, pushes that out a little bit. Now it's up at top lane, joining the rest of his team, going for this kill onto Boxy, who is going to be saved for a moment here by the imprisonment, but he's just going to come back to his doom as he's far too slow and far too low to be able to get out. So TNC.
That was smooth.
Look for a few more kills. Thank you, thank you. 7-7, but certainly not an even game as TNC holding a 5,000 net worth lead and controlling most of the map. And look at that, our Boots of Travels return. Armel, boop, shows up to the bottom lane, deals with the creep wave that's pushing in. Koifa's gonna get 0 damage on that tower. And it's very, very soon, Liquid's gonna lose their mid tower. And once they lose their mid tower, like all semblance of map control is gone on this team.
This is the best Dota I've seen so far today. Like in terms of, this is just tier 1 Dota in my opinion from TNC. Like this just everything. The way I envision tier 1 Dota is like it's like, this is exactly how a perfect game would look.
Might as well take advantage of all this space that we have.
Yeah, I mean, Veno and Puck are just unkillable at this moment, unless Veno oversteps, but unless that happens.
Taiga not quite hitting that Walrus Punch thanks to the Dream Coil coming out from RML, but a blink forward from Mickey. He wants to be able to win this fight, but can they actually do it with the KP? Immediately throwing out the Poison Nova Hammer drop, but not quite finishing off any of these heroes. Boxy coming in fast, does have the Battle Hunger speeding him up. A nice ward block. KP's making it up. They see him, but they can't kill him. He gets away to the fountain. He goes. All of TNC retreat, except for Armel, who has nothing to fear.
I think you have this Visage hero.
Get better bounty control. They're going to be able to find Boxy here as they make a smoke up into the triangle. Now, Mickey is here, does have the imprisonment. They've already used the shrine, though. The Snowball is going to try and pick up the axe instead. He managed to blink himself away, but that's perfect for Armel. Now, with the axe right next to the OT, they get a beautiful Dream Coil. They're going to try and run him over. Disruption by Mickey, bit of point, but there's Tim's entering in with a Blink Dagger. Echo Slam to finish off the 2 cores, and a Fisher to be able to block out the Captain Insania. And look at that, KP immediately teeping up to the top lane. They are giving Liquid absolutely nothing. They will not take any damage on their towers despite that split push from... Oh, the smoke up. They're going to be able to instantly jump on the Venomancer, trying to pull him up. The Snowball on through, continuing to chain stun him with Walrus Punch. Is able to finish off the kill. They're going to deal with the Tombstone and then start marching forward. Can they finally take a tier 1 tower at 23 minutes in?
If they see the BKB from OD, you're just going to see a hardcore disengage with the Ags Morphling, the Puck.
Oh, Tombstone coming out. Insania's not sure which one to do. He's going to try and back away from this Tombstone, but he's very clearly caught. Oh, Jesus.
Yikes.
That's the power of that Morphling. He's going to be jumping forward as that Earthshaker, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. There's a buyback already from Insania. He knows how important this fight is to be able to win. Snowball protecting him. Gabby gets Walrus Punch. They blow up every time. The hammer's not quite enough. He goes back into Morphling form and does manage to survive. Barely. Now turns on a Taiga. Will be able to finish him up. A Fisher slowing down Mickey, who has the damage over time on him as well. Even as he's saved by the disruption, there's nothing really to get him out of here. He can imprison and disruption and do all of these things, but there's so much AoE damage. Gabby jumping even farther forward to be able to catch Koifa up next. A stun on the Boxy as well. Gets the call onto Gabby, but Gabby being healed up by the Soul Rip means there's no chance to be able to claim that kill. Jumping forward again. There is no escape from the Aghanim's Morphling. Once you have been broken, nobody is getting out of the fight.
The fight like,
oh, they got an initiation on Armel with the Walrus Punch. No, a Fisher comes out from Gabby to be able to stop that one, quickly blowing up the offlaner, and now turning back towards poor old Taiga, who has nowhere to be able to run to. And Liquid, they're just bleeding out now at this point. Hemorrhaging kills, hemorrhaging buildings. TNC will back up as they see a buyback coming in. No need to get greedy. They take it to tier 3. They can go for shrines, and how he was able to create all this space. And they are going to find their initiation on a Gabby. Gabby, who does have the Aegis, so Liquid cannot overcommit for this one, but they can't even finish him off in the first place. The imprisonment goes down, but he's going to come back where he'd enchant Totem to way out into the back lines. And now jumping back in. Gabby getting dangerously low for a moment there, trying to go for Koifa. Has a horde of zombies on him. Liquid going to have to give up this lane of barracks, it looks like.
I didn't know that interaction when you said he was going to show up on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful Manta. And that is a lane of barracks, and TNC give up nothing for it.
Ease of execution for TNC is just
that's gotta hurt. And now Gabby quickly joining Armel at the pickoff onto Insania. They're going to be able to blow up this OD. He has his BKB, but honestly, what's the point? The physical damage of Gabby would quickly overwhelm him one way or another. 2 heroes down.
For TNC, you got the sheep on Liquid, and you say your fence is here. If you cross this area, we're just going to remind you you're not allowed to go out there. And Liquid just 27,000 net worth lead for TNC. Look at all those tips for KP. I mean,
TNC agrees with you.
Yeah.
KP was the reason.
You have to rely on your offlaner to like take over a game like this. But maybe for some people, it's more like PTSD than actually enjoying that aspect.
He had a position here. Liquid trying to jump on him real quickly. Heaven's Halberd buying so much time, though. KP, finally, it wears off on a Mickey, and he will drop the hammer to be able to finish off that Venomancer, but look at Gabby and Armel. Into the backlines they go. Already finished off that Shadow Demon, now using all that physical damage. Jesus, look at Mickey. He takes the Morphling out of the fight for a moment, and will manage to finish off the 5 position of TNC, but nobody can deal with Gabby. Neither can they deal with Armel, as they just don't have the disables to be able to rock him. Unless this call from Boxy, they don't have a whole lot of damage to be able to follow it up. A especially as the Echo Slam coming in to be able to finish off some of these heroes. Mickey with a buyback, looking for any kind of kill to be able to claim after the Morphling is dead. He will be able to get the imprisonment. Looks to Armel. Armel jumps away. Tims, he's trying to get out of here. Blink Dagger's not going to be up in time, though, and he will fall. Liquid finally get an okay fight for themselves, but that's only because they had 2 different buybacks on their 2 cores.
Either play. I can't even fault that at this point. You might just need double BKB, double ult, but this is a dieback from Mickey. That's an Axe coil. And
yeah. They try and snowball save him. He's going to go in here, and he does have the Blink Dagger. Blinks away, but a Blink follow-up from KP. Tries to hit him with the Gale. Doesn't quite land, though, but the orb over the top will make sure that Mickey does fall. Boxy does manage to get the call onto Armel. Armel gets bursted down. Can they grab more? KP trying to slither away, but Koifa's birds hot on pursuit, but they can't chase for long. They know Gabby's got to be around here somewhere. And Taiga, poor Taiga, zombies, poison slow. They're going to leave him to die here in Sania. I'm not even sure if you could turn around and save your ally. Disruption going down, but obviously he's coming back to the same spot he was before. What a beautiful Fisher. Finally, Gabby shows up once again, hunting down Insanian at every turn. Beautiful Fisher block coming in from Tims as well to be able to catch Koifa. Make sure he's not going anywhere. Gabby with the double damage. I want to see him one-shot somebody. You know, Insania, who's bought back.
This is almost got one shot.
Non-stop.
The Gravekeeper cloak were down, and he almost got one shot.
All right, Boxy. Oh, there he goes. Insania. Oh, it wasn't quite the one shot, but he does finish off with the adaptive strike. Boxy's going to fall as well, and that leaves no buybacks for Liquid and just Taiga all alone in the fountain. TNC. Oh, I guess they did get enough gold for Boxy to be able to buy back, but it won't make a damn difference. Gabby with the satanic pickup and an ultra kill for game 1. What a dominant performance by TNC. BSJ, I think you pointed out very rightly all the things that were going good for TNC, and there wasn't just a